Hi, good morning. It's Ayya Vimala, and it's another beautiful, very warm already summer day. Oops. Here in Illinois. Listening to the news, I had an interesting thought this morning as we are all beginning to think about moving out from our safety, from our homes, from our isolation. We're thinking about moving out into the world, and I know people are concerned about childcare and how much of their jobs they want to go back to, and there are all kinds of questions we're facing. But I think if we look around the world, we have to see that there are lots of hotspots popping up, and other countries who are having renewed surges. Their numbers for the COVID is on the rise, and very aggressively on the rise. So we have to look at this situation in the world the same way that we're always talking about with our Buddhist teachings, and the way we're trying to practice in our daily lives, which is trying to work and see reality as it actually is. Don't get swept up with the opinions of of others, or how we want things to be, in delusion and just trying to make things be favorable, whether the conditions are favorable or not. So be very careful as you think about your decisions coming up. This is much more important time than even when we were all feeling kind of safe at home, or even if people were working, unless they were right with the patients, and that was extremely dangerous. But even a lot of people working while the quarantine was going on, those people could go to work in empty streets and feel relatively safe because they were doing things that they could do without mingling with the public. Things were so mellowed down, it even gave those people a chance to pull back from a lot of things, even if their job wasn't one of them. So now we're looking at kind of opening the door to almost unlimited possibilities. Are we going to go to restaurants? Are we going to start meeting with our friends without social distancing and wearing masks? And we have to be realistic. We have to look and see how things really are. So just use your Buddhist practice, your working with mindfulness, of being attentive and understanding what's going on, and make your decision based on as many objective facts as you can, and look at the things that you really can still cut out if you feel like it's not as safe as maybe advertising wants to tell us it is. Make your own decisions about what you need to be doing and the things that you can do without, and that will help you be more peaceful during this time. You can still be, as much as you can be making wise decisions. You don't have to be subject to all of the pressure you might be feeling on every side of you. And that means keeping, even if you're going back to work, even if you're dealing with how are we going to arrange the household, and get back to work so we can get back to making money, which everybody needs to have enough of that. But in the midst of all of that, please make time for a daily practice. And that practice might be 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day. Wonderful if you can have 30 minutes in the day. And don't feel guilty if you have limitations that keep you from doing even that much. Make some time during the day where you can be quiet and with yourself and just paying attention to your breathing. Don't make demands on yourself that you reach enlightenment during this period, although that might be happening for some people. There could be enough lessons in this strange time to certainly to do that. But don't be worried about that. Just be thinking about how can I best meet this day, because every day there are new things going on in the world. And remember to try to guard your sense doors. Guard the things that you're hearing and that you're seeing on the news or on TV. And guard your senses in the speech that you're listening to. Be clear about the things you need versus the things you want. And I think then your decisions will be made from the right point of view. Keep that time for yourself. Make it be a sacred part of your day. And you can encourage your family members to have some quiet time. Don't need to pressure them, but they can see from your example that it can be better for the whole family if people in the family have some time to themselves, have some silence, have a time where they can reflect or be focused just on their breath, or just have downtime, timeouts, but don't make them be a punishment for children. And keep going this way. Don't let that shift because our world is opening up. We're seeing in many places it was done too quickly and prematurely. And so now I think we have to take the bull by the horns, and make our own decisions about what's right for us, for our families, and stick with that. And if you feel good about it and clear about it, then whatever you do, I think you'll be all right. And let your best nature shine through to make these decisions. Let that part of you that is most clear and wise make those decisions. And that will keep happening if you keep this time in your life every day where you can practice. And that practice means calming down and being with your breath. Okay, so why don't we sit this morning? We have about 15 minutes where we can sit together. So be in that comfortable position. Let your posture support you so it's comfortable. You can be on the floor, you can be out walking. Remember, if you're walking, I don't advise closing your eyes, but keep your gaze from being wild and crazy, moving all over the place. And when your posture feels comfortable and upright and your body is in alignment, close your eyes and now focus your attention on your body breathing. Keep that focus either around your nostrils where it's a more subtle sensation, or put your hand on your belly and feel the rise and fall in that more obvious spot. These days I'm encouraging all of us to feel our breath in our bellies, as well as around our nostrils, if that's how we've been taught. But encouraging our body to breathe so that oxygen really gets down into our stomach, our gut, will help us in this stressful time we're going through. With each breath in and each breath out, let your body calm down. Breathe in peace. Breathe out stress. Breathe in peace. Breathe out restlessness. When you breathe in peace, feel it in your belly, rising, and then as you exhale, worry, feel your belly contract. Let each breath in and out help purify your mind. Focus on your breath. Just let your thoughts come and go. No need to try to repress your thoughts or control them, but no need to give them your attention. Just allow them to rise up as they will. They may stay for a while looking for the food of your attention. But if you remain focused on your breath, they'll eventually become bored and they'll go away. They'll dissipate. And often they'll keep coming back and back and back 1,000,000 times. So we learn to keep our focus on our breath. Breathe in serenity. Breathe out worry. Remember, you can count your breaths. If words are difficult and cause your mind to go off in different directions, just count your breath. I recommend you just count up to 5 and then begin again. So breathe in 1, breathe out 1, breathe in 1, breathe out 2. Breathe in 3, breathe out 3, breathe in 4, Breathe out 4. Breathe in 5. Breathe out 5. Breathe in 1. Breathe out 1. Breathe in 2. Breathe out 2. Continue that way and just focus on each breath. Be aware of your sense doors. Be aware of what you're open to, what you're hearing, what your body is feeling, to anything you're smelling or tasting in your mouth or dry mouth. With your eyes closed, you certainly see things. Under the closed eyelids, you might have kind of a light show going on. There's all this input. But we're also learning we can be in the midst of all of this coming at us through our senses. This is our life. This is our world. We can just be still and calm in the midst of all this. We can guard our senses to help protect us, to help keep us at ease, to help us stay calm. Let everything go. Be very attentive to your breath. Now we'll end this practice by sending out the wish that everything we do today will be done in the name of all other beings, keeping ourselves safe. We'll be helping keep them safe. May all the things that we do that are good and wholesome be done for the benefit of ourselves and, by extension, all other living beings. So let your practice today, let your intentions, your resolve be to be kind, to let go of the things that we don't need. And that can be old emotional patterns that aren't helping us. That can be the need to maybe be out more than we really know is good for us right now. And be as harmless to yourself and others as possible. And always have that heart and mind of loving kindness and gratitude. I'm so grateful for all of you. If you can continue to practice, just keep going. But our time together is up for today, and I'll see you Thursday. Thank you so much for everything all of you are doing for me. Just by being here, just by having an interest, makes me feel really wonderful about this world every time I sit with you. Bye-bye.